getting better at that. I'm getting better at the coordinating of time. Oh, I'm getting so good at that. Like, you could probably not even tell I'm just what I did. Oh, that BGM just snaps right in. It fits in like a nice pair of gloves. Hi. Hello. It's it's me. It's me, the local virtual baker, Salty Kichi. I'm not sick. I might be something, but listen. I don't care. I have foccacia. Okay, you can't hear it, but I've made myself some fresh made focaccia. Rosemary, a little bit lenient on the garlic because I want to just enjoy bread for what it is. Now, don't get me wrong, this thing is doused in olive oil from almost head to toe. From one side to another, it is doused in olive oil, which is the Italian equivalent of butter, I think. But this is like a wonderful morning bread to just eat. I think I've this is about like 800 grams of bread, and in the span of like 3 hours I've almost eaten half of it. That's almost half a kilogram of bread right there. So, you know, I'm living my best life. I might be a little under the weather, I think, but you know what? Having some nice fresh focaccia, it's always nice to have too. But aside from me having my breakfast, lunch, brunch, whatever you want to call it, we're doing something a little fun. We're doing something really weird today. This is kind of an experiment stream, in the sense of I want to see how good my computer lasts until it dies. But right now, we are not just live with the YouTube crowd. We are now live with Twitch as well. So, if you are a person that liked me on Twitch but didn't want to come on YouTube, or if you're a person on YouTube that didn't want to watch me on Twitch, now you have the best of both worlds. Now you can watch me here on the YouTube, you can hear me watch on the Twitch, and it's the same thing. So, we're experimenting today. We're gonna see how well this goes today. Thought the best way to ease right into this is do a simple drawing stream. But you never know. I might not want to draw anymore. Maybe I'll probably play Minecraft. Maybe I want to play, I don't know. Something else. I don't know. Maybe I just want to eat. Yeah, I'm gonna be a VTuber mukbang. I'm gonna be a VTuber mukbang streamer. A mukbang VTuber. You know, wait, come to think of it. Does a VTuber like that exist yet? Wait a minute. Good morning, Lung, by the way. I didn't say that. Sorry. I'm very delayed. You found your niche. Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute. This is an opportunity here. I could become a mukbang streamer. Oh my god. But there's something really important about streaming on Twitch and YouTube for me that makes my life a little easier. So on YouTube, you can clip videos, and it's okay. However, Twitch has a much easier way of clipping, because not only can you download the clip, make the clip, you can download that specific clip too. So that's very important. On YouTube, you make the clip, but you can't download the clip, even if you're the one streamed it, which is ridiculous in my head. So yeah. But yeah, I'm just having a nice time here. I got my rosemary, I got my lovely foccacia here. And we're just having a grand old time with it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Twitch has redeems, so I can actually do that and turn my cat ears on. Speaking of that, hold on, wait. You know what? No, we're not gonna try and change a different we're not gonna try to change models right now, not yet. Cause it's still Halloween, it's still October, so. Since it's still October, I should be using my other outfit, but yeah. But yeah, once I'm done eating my nonsense here, when I'm done eating my carbs, let's get right to something. You might have just heard some Minecraft stuff, don't worry about that. In the background, I have Minecraft open, because I want my sugarcane farm to go off, so. Not only am I multitasking in platforms, we're also multitasking in the sense of games as well. So we're not only just drawing, we're going to be playing video games today. In the background, of course. I want to make sure my commands work. They do not. What a shame. Alright, I had my lunch. Let's go do something now, yeah? I suppose we should try and do some drawing, I suppose. Get that out of the way. Let me just really quickly just scroll right here. And there we go. A little off center though. Yeah, you're gonna hear that every now and then. I know you heard that. And I heard it too. But you're gonna be hearing that every now and then. Hold on. There we go. Partially centered for the most part. Is it stretch the screen? Okay, you know what? I don't care. That just worked. It just works. Alright, Minecraft in the background is relaxing. It is. That's why you're gonna be hearing the occasional door open, door close, and that's it. Because I've locked myself in a cage so I don't die. It's a clever way of playing the game, you know? Alright. So, what shall we be drawing today, you might be questioning and thinking? Well, I guess this is weird because I want to do something in particular. It's just the one thing I want to do, it's kind of a secret. It's kind of very secretive. You're not really supposed to know it, but you know what? Who cares, right? You're going to see it eventually. To be honest, I don't even know when I would show you this, but you are going to see this eventually, so I might as well try and be a bit productive, yes? So I'm trying to make a new transition, and it's gone through many various changes. It's gone through many redesigns. It has gone through many ideas. So it's been going through a lot. The most recent one I've gotten so far is my favorite, and the one I'm working the most hardest on. And also, the one I think I'm having the most fun with drawing. But to show you what I basically got right now, this is it. So you know how, I'm not sure if anyone else, I'm not sure if anyone else is familiar, but for me, when I bake and stream at the same time, I have this tendency to fall out my chair, you know? So I thought and figured, like, hey, you know what? I tend to fall out my chair quite a bit. So I thought, why not just have me falling out the chair? So, well, that's it. I'm drawing myself falling out of the chair. That is the transition. Congratulations. Hello there, Miss Bourne. Hello. I'm not sure if you're a Twitch viewer, like one of the exclusive Twitch viewers, but hi. I am kinda back. Kinda. I'm back in the sense that I found out how to do cross-platform duo streaming, and my computer is not dying, so that is a good sign. So it'd be Doc. Hi, Doc. Either way around it, I'm not sure if you were exclusive to Twitch or to YouTube, so that's why I ask. I know it's you, Doc. So, what's up, Doc? Isn't that so funny? Okay, anyways. So here's my transition, because as you know, that's my transition. It's just, you know, it's hard to tell because it goes so quickly, but it's bread falling on my head, I get dazed, and we fall back down. It's nice, it's done the job, but I feel like we need to step it up a notch, no? Especially with to say nicely to my old self, how poorly drawn it is and how undetailed it is. Like, look, with this, I'm doing a animation where it has 1, 2, 3, 4 unique frames, and it's not just one copy and paste. There's gonna be more elements to this, but right now I'm only drawing the one thing so far, so yeah. I'm also taking inspiration because I'm taking inspiration fully from Sonic, because Sonic has gotten this great style that I very much like, to where he is coloring in this like sort of manner, like using some sort of crayon or chalk tool or pencil tool, and I love it. I really adore this style. I really like it. I commissioned him on a whim to help to draw this for me, and I really like it. So I am also trying to replicate it in my own specific way. So yeah. But yeah, I'm just drawing this. I gotta add more stretch frames in between each frame, so it looks a lot more smooth, because this is only a rough sketch. But for me to do stretch frames, I want to color in the frames, so then I can use those colored in frames to duplicate, flatten, and stretch them out to make literal stretch frames. I just think it's gonna be a lot more an easier shortcut. Just because I'm gonna be doing this better does not mean I'm going to be better. It's just that it's going to be looking better. So yeah. Also, I've been trying to be very secretive about it, and I'm going to continue trying to be secretive about it. But everyone's also gonna get a little bit of a sneak peek of what my new model is going to entail. Though, to be fair, this is a very watered down version of it, so you're not gonna really see much of anything, if not everything at all. So, you won't see much. There is not much to be spoiling. The only thing that's different is that I'm wearing another apron, but, I mean, that's one big whoop, no? Like, how- it's like if I wore 2 pairs of pants. It's like, wow, I'm wearing pants on pants on pants on pants. That's not really that interesting. So, we're gonna be just doing a little drawing, we're gonna be doing a little thing. And yeah. I have to reclaim, question mark, reclaim my Twitch presence. So this is the first step. So yeah, here we are. Okay, I just gotta start coloring in now. I actually gotta start doing what I want to try and do today. So as I do with like my drawing streams and stuff like that, I'm not gonna really talk too much, unfortunately, but I will try to respond as much as I can. You know how I am when I draw, bit of an airhead, as you would say. So but yeah, you think it's so hard? I thought it was gonna be hard just listening and looking at one chat. Thinking it out loud now, it's like, oh geez, I gotta look at 2 chats now? I think I'm setting myself up for failure here, because if I try and pay attention to 2 chats at once, I'm just going to roll around in pain, writhe in pain, and explode and die. It's not gonna be fun, it's not gonna be easy, but you know what? Might as well, gotta get that exposure, yeah? Or that's what everyone keeps saying, like, oh, exposure, oh, stream. Sometimes I do forget that I don't really want to try and go as crazy hard as some people would. Despite that, here I am, dual streaming. So does that just make me a hypocrite, or just stupid? These are the questions I need to start asking. Or maybe both, who knows? Not gonna lie though, I don't think I'm really sick. I know I was like coughing just a few moments ago, and you know, I might have had like a little thing this morning, but hear me out. It's fine. There was no issue, there's no blood, there's nothing like that happening, you know? It's like, oh, I might just be a little under the weather, but I'm not dying, so it's fine. If anything, the problem is, I'm not dying. So that's the issue. I'm still alive, I'm still kicking. There's an issue in that front. But God, why am I still here? Why am I still alive? But, you know, we don't really say that out loud. You can't let the intrusive thoughts win, so... yeah, ignore what I just said. What did I say? I don't know. We're coloring in. It feels like I'm coloring in just a nice little silly coloring book. Yeah. It's... Have you eaten? Water? Yes, I was just eating. I just ate myself a nice good old thing of focaccia. I did some meal prep this morning because I didn't feel like cooking for the rest of the day today. and I do not feel like getting takeout. I really do not want to get more takeout. Getting more takeout would probably just make me upset. I just don't want more. So I meal prepped this morning. I made myself a load of bread. I still have to make one more bread order for a friend, and that's really that. I made some brioche bread. I'm making sourdough. I made a loaf of sourdough. I've been just baking up a storm this morning, and you know what? I'm living my best life because of that. I love baking. I love doing what I'm doing. Some people at my job are like, why have you not monopolized off this? Why have you not, like, made a thing to go, like, make money? Like, why have you not monetized your baking? I feel like if I did monetize it, it would ruin the magic, you could say. You know? You know what I'm saying when I say that? I feel like it would just kind of tarnish what I like so much about baking. I gotta try and find... Okay, I'm actually thinking about what I just said. Tarnish my way of baking. I mean, I'm not really sure why I like baking. It's just that I do it and I like it. But I don't think it doesn't really need to be that deep for everything, you know? It's not like it's my love, it's not like it's like a girlfriend or anything, you know? I like baking. There's nothing more to that. It's not that deep. I like baking. I like making bread. The most important thing about baking the bread is either eating or giving it away. Giving away bread is the best thing to do. It's the most fun thing to do, and I don't know, who doesn't like a good loaf of bread? I know people with celiacs exist, but you see, those people aren't people. They do not count. And also, that's just not fair to say. And plus, all those people with celiacs do not hate bread. They just can't eat bread. Tell me I'm wrong when I say that a person with celiacs hates bread because they hate bread. No, they hate bread. They can't eat bread, so they're sad because they can't eat bread. They too want to eat bread. It's just that they can't. But if they were able to eat bread, you know they would. You know they would go. It's like people with peanut allergies. You know they would have that EpiPen on standby, alright? They're gonna start stabbing themselves like how people do that with, like, I don't know, heroin, I guess. Start popping things like heroin. Popping your EpiPens like if they were things of heroin, jeez. Or probably the most edgy thing I've said today. Ah, look at that. I'm getting so much color already. And it's so weird with me not having glasses too. Oof, strange. You're drinking a lot of water too. The annoying thing about being sick? I'm not really sure if I'm sick, but I'm just saying that just for the ease of talking about. I'm not sure if I am sick because, well, I'm in a high mood. I'm in a high mood, you know. I'm not in like a sad, drabby, or like tired state of mind or anything like that. I'm doing pretty nice. I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain right now. So, with that logic, I shouldn't be sick. I don't think I'm sick. It might just be in my head. And you know what? If that is the case, who cares? What am I gonna do? Call off my job? Call off work? Get some nice time to recover and rest? Funny. You know, just thinking about that real quick, it is kind of funny I am in the line of work that I am, considering the kind of person I am. I'm very much a person that's like very shy, quiet, and not able to really be loud and proud. Like heck, the only thing I can confidently say that I'm like happy and proud about is my bread work. That's pretty much it. And I'm not trying to downplay what I do, but I don't think bread is something to be extremely proud about, for me at least. But like whenever I make something like really good at my job and it's like, wow, that was really good, it's like or like when a customer says, oh wow, you know, this was very good, I really like this and this and this and this and it's so good, I'm not gonna go say I'm just gonna say thank you so much, I'm glad you enjoyed. I don't really think too much of it. I'm more or less trying to think of a thing to say as a response than like, oh, they liked it. I'm just more or less trying to think of like a proper response without sounding too rude or robotic. Fortunately, the latter always happens, but either way around it, what I'm trying to imply here is that I'm a little baby. When we talk about how people are in the industry I am, they're very, very loud, they're very confident, and, you know, they're really very strong-willed. I don't think I need to explain how I feel about myself on that front. If you've watched me enough, you'll very much know what I feel about myself on that front. But either way around it, my personality completely conflicts with, like, this entire industry to begin with. Because usually when someone tries to critique me, I try to take it with single thing I can. But sometimes, in the back of my head, the anxiety kicks in and goes like, you know, they really just don't like what you made. What you made was really bad. And, you know, stuff like that in my head just stirs and cures up. And then it just accumulates over time, and then next thing you know, I start, like, hurtling in my room going like, oh man, I am stupid. Which is weird. It's very self-destructive for me to be a part of the industry that I am, but I like it. It's like Stockholm Syndrome. Except that it's normal, and it's adult stuff, I guess. It's adult Stockholm Syndrome. Who would have known? Can't get out now, too, because I'm a person that likes to commit to the bit, in the sense of, like, if I'm going so hard with it, I might as well continue and see it through until the end, until the day I die, or until the job cripples me. So, even though that, like, it is, you know, I'm a little baby, I'm also just trying to stick it through. Like, yeah, you know what? I don't like what I'm doing, because I know my personality does not work in this environment, but you know what? Gotta commit to the bit here. Can't really pull out at this point. We're already so far in. We gotta keep going. Gotta commit to the bit, you know? I don't think there really is much else for me to do. But it's always just so funny. Because, like, how some people say, like, oh, even if someone just says anything in a not condescending, but when anyone says anything in like such a negative manner, I break down and cry. Like, I 100% agree with that. Like, I feel that on such a close bond and level with that. But unfortunately, my line of work won't let you do that. If you feel bad, you just are bad, unfortunately. If you feel bad, well, you know what? Who's gonna feel bad for you? Your boss? What a great line of work I am a part of, I know. I did this to myself, so I can't really complain, you know? And to be fair, I do like what I do. and thankfully I don't get screamed at that often. But man, it does still suck. Ugh, rough. Okay. So far, so good. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. Hallelujah. Just doing this animation, this whole thing by itself as well, this has been very complicated for me to draw too. As you may or may not know, when I do animations and stuff like that, if I do animations, it usually stays in one perspective. Heck, whenever I just draw in general, when I draw, it stays in the 25-degree perspective, I think it's 25. It's 25 or 35. 180. I think it's 25-degree. Either way around it, I stay in one perspective and I don't really move much from it. If I do something straightforward, it's really weird that the 180 perspective or anything among that is like really complicated for me. But here I am, just not only just doing a different perspective, but flipping the perspective as well, which is what I initially thought to be out of my I'm out of the league of. Like, that is 100% too complicated for me to understand and comprehend. But you know what? I think I BS'd it enough to where it kind of, I think it works. Like, I think I got it. I think I got it. Don't mean I do got it, but I think I got the most important bits of it. And you know, thinking about it for a moment, speaking of like crying and feeling bad and stuff, you know what I'm kind of honest to God, kind of shocked about? You know how every VTuber has this thing, well, not thing, but they usually find that one viewer that goes like, oh man, you suck, you should not ever stream because your voice is like so blah 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 blah. I, honest to God, am so upset that I have yet to encounter an individual like this. I know that sounds kind of weird to say out loud, and hearing it out loud now is honestly kind of weird to say, but it is so shocking to me to when I can confidently say I haven't had a really what is it? I haven't really had a bad viewer like that yet. I'm so surprised. Because, like, I feel like I can be kind of toxic, or I could try and lean into something to where people can go like, oh man, this guy, this dumb baker is like, oh, or something like that. But I've not really ran into anyone like that, and I'm honestly really shocked. Like, why? Why do these lowball scum decide to go pick on all the big ones? Like, not the big ones, but like, all the... Okay, you know, come to think of it, maybe they're sexist? Because usually when I see when I see streamers and VTubers talk about this, they usually are feminine. And never usually guys. Maybe these haters are just sexist. But like, I low-key really want one. I really want to meet one. I don't want to find out my own way, but I want one to find me and start hurling insults at me. Like, please, do your worst. You no-life, low degenerate. Like, there are so many things to make fun of me. It's so easy. I look like a girl. I can't complete my sentences. I sound like I have down. I don't know. I sound like I'm like stupid. I don't go outside. You know, stuff like this. There are so many easy ways to make fun of me, but no one monopolizes off it. No one says anything. Which is like, come on, I'm easy prey. I'm a small VTuber above all else. Yet I get no one who wants to harass me. That is crazy. I don't know why. That if like someone harasses me, I don't know. That's one less person harassing someone else, I guess. Which is nice. In my head. But you get the point though, right? Like, I'm just shocked. I'm a small VTuber, so it's like I'm an easier target. I'm not very smart, let's face it. But like, how do I not have like someone going up my alley and going like, bruh, 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 you suck, you're the worst thing in the world. You are the reason the death sentence is still working. You're anime, you don't have friends. It's like, I just want someone to say that to me so I can just go like, yeah, you're right. I already knew that though, bucko. What are you gonna say about that? Because like, I just want to see the reaction. Because you know why they're doing this. You know why people are doing that. It's because they want attention. So what if you give them the attention, but you give them the wrong way, give them a different sort of reaction. Instead of being angry or sad or anything like that, you're just going like, yeah, you're right. But I already kind of knew that. Like, is there anything else you gotta say? Like, you know what? I 100% agree with you. You are completely right. Do you want to be my manager? I need one, you know? I've been having a hard time by myself, you know? There hasn't really been anyone talking to me. It's like, this is the first conversation I've had in a while. I don't know why I'm getting, like, really breathy with that, sorry. But it's like, I'm trying to give the illusion, I guess. Like, I'm trying to give you the perspective I'm trying to give here. Like, hey, you know, you're talking a lot of smack about me. It's like, can you just keep, like, talking? I want to see where you're going to go with this. I want to see how far you want to take your stupid bit. Like, you really are taking your time out of your day to try and harass some random person wanting to have fun on the internet? I want to see how far you go with this bit. I want to see how far you go. I want to see how far you go with this. Come on, keep going. I want to hear. I just want to see how much and how far someone could commit to the bit. As, you know, as I like to say, I like to commit to the bit. Even to a little bit of an intense, a bit to an extreme extent, I would go as far and say. But it's still that sense of curiosity of like, how far would someone like that take it with me? Maybe that's why people don't want to, those kind of people don't target me, because I'm gonna ask them the real questions, the existential questions, like what is to be or not to be. Is there a reason to your anger? Does your dad really hate you that much? It's just those thoughts where it's like, I really want to get, I want this to happen just because I'm so damned curious about it. I want it to happen. Dude, you had an entire diss track written about you. Okay, fair point. Hi, by the way, Minna. Fair point. Fair point. But I digress. By the way, is it weird that I said I'm basically openly saying that I want to get harassed? Yes, it is completely weird. Am I psychotic? Yes, that is completely correct. I'm psychotic. I am the most parasocial person I know. I know I'm psychotic. I know I'm crazy. Listen, human interaction is a funny thing, so I just want to, when I see stuff like that, it's like, oh man, I want people to talk to me like that. I want to see this turn into a social experiment. It's gonna be less about me, it's gonna be more or less like, why are you like this? Because I just really want to know, like, what goes on in their tiny little brains, and like, what gears, what makes them think this way? we're gonna do a social experiment, and then it's gonna be humane because the test monkey is right there. They're asking for something to be done on them. It's like, it's free victims. Salty craves violence. I kinda do. It's just because I'm so curious, and at the same time, I just wanna, a little part of me says, if I'm able to gather around the negatives, maybe I can just take away the negatives from the people who don't really want the negative. Because I am full on, like, I want this. Attack me. I want to see this. I want to see the worst they can say. That's really it. I don't know. I haven't really been properly harassed online. I've been properly harassed in real life. So in the little bit of me is just like, okay, I've had it in real life, and you know what? It's kind of not fun. However, I still want this to happen to me. I want my life to be put down into shambles by some random person online. Because I know at the same time, if they're doing that to me online, they are in the same exact boat as me. They have nothing else to do, they're bored, they probably just got off work, and it's like, you know what? I don't feel like playing the Call of Duty, because the 6-year-olds there are beating me up, and they are not letting me have a fun, great time poning them, like how it was in World at War. Let me go harass some random person online, because you know what? That's just funny, and that's what people do nowadays, I guess. So, you know, that little bit of me is just like, I kinda want that. And it's like, I don't know, I don't really have much to lose. When I think I've said it plenty of times, when I talk to myself as a VTuber and a streamer, I do this for fun. I don't care if, like, oh no, your thing's taken down. Oh no. Wow, that means I have to go back to my main job. I have to go work again. I gotta work. Oh no. That's not trying me to. Also, that's just not me trying to stab at, like, VTubers, you know, some VTubers have their, like, jobs that they still do, and I'm not trying to stab at that. I'm just stabbing at myself, really. Because I can't focus on two things at once. Hi, Potato? Your name is Potato now. I cannot pronounce your name. Hi, Potato. Alright, well, with that all being said, and with my ranting all being said and done, I need to see how this goes through. I mean, that's actually pretty good. All things considered, that's a pretty good animation right there. That is a nice, spicy meatball. It's a good little thing in there. I think it looks good. Everything's colored, it's so bright and colorful now, and now I can actually do some do the fun stuff, which is the stretch animations. Well, the stretch layers. So this can be 1A, this will be 1, 2, 3A, and I don't think 4 needs in between, because 4 and 5 are fairly similar to each other. I mean, if I do, it's just gonna be a transition, so it makes it smoother to go to 4 to 5, but 5 to 6 needs really none. If it does, it's just gonna be there to smoothen it out. So yeah, let's start. Now, it is gonna be really difficult with 1A and so on, because, yeah, as you can tell, you know, I'm kind of missing a lot of content. So, even though that this could be seen as being lazy on one hand, on the other hand, I also have to make up some of these layers. I kind of have to BS it, gotta make it up as I go. I was also trying to make sure it transitions well into the other frames that are coming after it, which is kind of hard. It is fairly difficult because I'm trying to make sure that it all blends and collides together well, whilst also trying to maintain some sort of stretched manner so it looks nice and stretched, and so it just makes a much smoother transition between the two, but that can still be difficult. But the purpose of what these stretch frames are what I'm making for is to make the transition of it a lot smoother. Just to make it look a lot better as it transitions from one frame to another. Yeah, I can't be 100% lazy as I really want to be with it. As you can see, I'm really trying to not do anything else here, but the layers, when I stretch them, are saying otherwise. Now I need 3A. But 3A is gonna be interesting since it transitions on a whole different, like, what is it? I guess dimension? No, angle? I kind of just have to stretch it down to where it just kind of flattens together. And then 4A is kind of funny because I just need to move it down a bit more to where it kind of moves between the two layers here, the green and blue. And then it goes to the red, and then the red just goes to 6, but I have a red 5A, so with 5A, I'm just gonna make it so it's a little bit more closer, and just makes that animation just a little bit more smooth. So, let's see how this looks now. It just looks a little bit more smooth, but at the same time, this is why I didn't want 5A, because now it just looks too choppy. Heck, I think even 4A is making this a little too choppy as well. So I gotta get rid of 4A. The only layers that really needed it is like 1 and 2, between 1 and 2, because 1 and 2 kind of looks a little weird. But with how 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm not gonna even mention 7, how they are, it just makes a lot more sense to have all of these in frame. And I'm also now looking at 5, and like, I think I should at least add the other foot here, because it just looks weird without it. Because I'm just thinking, like, where is the foot? Where did it go? So I'm just gonna add another little line here. And with that, that should make this a little bit more smooth. Alright. I mean, that is a lot more smooth. That does look nice. It's just that I also want to make it a little longer, because I want this frame to stick out a little bit more. Because this is where I grab the frame and then bring it down. So what I'm actually going to probably do, I'm going to stick this all the way over here, and then make a wobble frame. I'm just making up frame names here. And then add this to 4A, and then go back to 4. Because how gravity is, okay, so you're going down, 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 down. You're holding that, so you would sway a little bit this way. If I just continue acting like I know what I'm talking about, you'll think I'm really cool and really good at this. Actually, I need a 4B now. So I can just make it stretch upwards to give an illusion of bounce. The one part we have to just take our time here, or at least I got to. I have no reason why I need to say we. Unfortunately, we aren't really doing anything. It's more or less just me doing something, and you guys are kind of watching, which is fine. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just stating the truth. Back to the matter. Okay, 4B might be a bit too much. Get rid of this layer. Get rid of this layer. That's good enough. Though now that's just too fast. I mean, too slow. So now if I do this... Alright, cool. 24 frames is all I needed. There we go! That should be it. That's how the transition is going to look. Or at least... Now I gotta do the, other bits. Which I don't know how to do. Yeah, hooray, I did this one bit, but now it's the, There's another part of this that makes this complicated. It's because I don't know how to make this with just Clip Studio that isn't tedious. But there's another thing I gotta do. I gotta make the background move in conjunction to where Salty is, me. And doing that is going to be a challenge in its own right. Cause like, do I go... Okay, here, let me show you what I mean by this. Do I make it go this way? Like, when I make it transition, should I make it go this way? Should I make it go this way? And how smooth do I want it to make? Do I gotta make it go left to right, down to up? Well, not down to up, but, you know, how do I make it look smooth and look good at the same time? God, make it look good at the same time. That's just difficult. Okay, cool. It's making a lot of sugar cane. Very good, very good. Alright, for now, let's me use a sort of neutral color. A sort of like simple color. So why not just use the color I've been using as the background? So actually with how it is, maybe I should make... I should probably make I gotta probably make 24 frames. Just so I can make this really nice and smooth. Which is gonna be annoying, but it's just gonna have to be. So there's one. Oh god, this is gonna be such a pain. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is so tedious. I don't have the attention span for this. Or maybe I do. Okay, actually the beauty of 24 though, and 1, they're both going to be pretty much empty. Or at least that's what I'm planning. And that is purely because with how they are, with how the nature of those frames, those are going to be the end frames, or beginning frames. However you want to look at it, they're going to be the frames that kind of close off the transition. So with that, they're going to be fine if they are invisible. 1's going to be complicated. 1 through 5 is going to be fairly complicated. But I gotta try and make it work. There's 1... Then 2's gonna be all the way up here. 3's gonna be right there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 16 I want to start it going down a little bit. 17, then 18's gonna go really down just to show the intense movement of the change. No, 20 and 21 are going to be the same, but with how that is 22, 23, and then 24. Oh my god, that actually looks really good. I ain't gonna lie, that actually looks pretty good. I kind of like that. That looks pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. Cause it fits, cause like the little background sticks, cause when you can know that I'm trying to latch onto it and that it's falling down. I like that, that actually looks pretty sick. Now the question is what do I make the background? Okay, I know what I'm gonna make the background, but I can't show you it. The thing that I want to use for my background, I can't show you it yet because it's for later, but there we go. I just finished the animation in like, what? An hour? I finished coloring, animating, the backdrop, woo. All in 1 hour. My god. I don't know what's on. I don't know what's up with me. I don't know how I'm able to make these animations in such minimal amount of time. I've been making a whole bunch of animations recently, and they're all just going hard. They're going good. Like, they're really good. Yeah, I'm very glad with new transition. New transition looking really good. And you know what? Here. This is in a gorilla stream, and I'm gonna show you all a very exclusive listen to some the fancy stuff on that I've been cooking. Well, not I, but what I've been commissioning. So I have commissioned a very, very talented, very small kind of guy, little guy, you know. When I say little guy, I mean that in an androgynous term, but little guy, little gamer, Lydia Lefay. They do BGMs and stuff, and you know, this BGM that's copyright free. You know, it's okay and stuff, and all that sort of things. It's okay, it works. But you know what? I wanted something original. So I have commissioned this amazing person. And I'm actually kind of shocked of how quickly they did this. And I guess, all things considered, how cheap it was? The quality, the speed, and the value of it is very, very crazy. I think it's really good. I'll give you a little itty bitty soundbite. Alright? Listen closely. That's it. You don't get to hear any more. That is the only little bit you get to hear. But a little sneak peek, a little bit of a treat to what is to come. What is coming. What is going to be happening in the future. So yeah, I hope that excites you a bit. I hope that gives you a little bit of insight to what all of this is going to be accumulating towards. Because it's happening. It's happening. I'm going to be doing a re-debut, if you can't tell by the way. There is going to be a re-debut. Because I am getting a new model, I'm getting a whole bunch of new assets. We are becoming less scuff! Would you believe it? Oh my god, I know, it's crazy, it's weird. So, yeah. I'm only on here just to pop in and say hi. I have jury duty, I hate it. I've yet to have jury duty, but I think that's also because people, they know that I don't have a car. I'm not sure how they would know or not, but I don't have a car, so even if I had jury duty, how do I get to a courthouse? Also, I'm too stupid to go to a courthouse. I would probably just go to a courthouse and then scream and then do some sort of stupid tick sound I make, like, ah! Like someone's talking about their life story or something like, oh no, he stabbed him. It's like, ah! Just me randomly going like, blah, 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 blah. Stuff like that. Because sometimes in the real lives, in the fleshy world, I kind of have weird tics, and I just make weird sounds. So, yeah, that'd be a very big disturbance. Also, I just don't want to go to jury duty. Jury duty is governmental, is just... Okay, this is gonna be a really, really strange take for what I'm gonna say, but jury duty is... Okay, I know what to say, I just don't know how to word it. Jury duty is obligatory church. No one likes church. You go to church to do your thing, and then leave. I'm also saying this in the shoes of a kid, because I imagine a lot of kids, when they have to go to church, they probably don't care about church. They want their parents to go take them to McDonald's afterwards, or something like that. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, yeah, I'm Yeah, the church, the guy in the funny hat and white clothes, he's saying something. Mom, I want to go to McDonald's. I've never been to church. I don't even really know what church really is. Or what that whole event is, to be honest with you. I'm I'm androgynous. No. It's, asymptomatic. No, not asymptomatic. Anagamous? Anonymous? I just don't really care about religion. It might exist, it might not exist, but I don't very much care about it. I don't know what the word is. It's not androgyny, because that is being... No, just being genderless. What is the word? What's the word? Pescatarian? No, pescatarian is... Oh, okay, no. Okay, so pescatarian. Pescatarian is being able to eat no meat but fish. It's not atheist, because that is the belief of no god. What is it called when you believe in God but not religion? Deism? That's not the word. Religiously unaffiliated, atheist, agnostic. That's the word. Okay, no, I'm agnostic. I don't really know much about the silly religion. I just know that some guy died on some wood, he resurrected, and then fed people with 2 loaves of bread and like a fish and a bottle of wine. No, he could make lakes of water into wine, which is... Why wine? Why wine of all things? Like, why wine? Like, can't you... Wouldn't it just be a better idea to go clean the lake with fresh drinking water than a bottle of wine? Is it because if you do that, then the people are gonna more easily follow you? Yeah. Okay, now I'm just saying some really... I think I'm saying some out-of-pocket things. I'm not gonna talk... I'm not gonna really talk about that anymore. Okay, well... I think... I'm not gonna really be doing much of anything else today, stream. I think... Yeah, today was just to be an experiment stream. I wanted to see if I was able to stream both on Twitch and YouTube, and by the looks of it, it looks like it's completely possible. Now the question is, can I raid on Twitch and then go do stuff on and then continue on YouTube? Can I carry on YouTube but straight on Twitch? Because that's the thing I want to do. That's the thing I'm really interested in. Like, could that be the thing? Like, hey, can you all just really quickly go to my YouTube channel? I mean, can you all go to my Twitch channel real quick as we go to rate someone on Twitch so we can give people exposure? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go see if there's anyone on my recommended. We're gonna test this theory. No one is live that I know of, so we're not gonna even really worry about rating. No one I know is live, so yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. Anyways, around it, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for saying hi, everyone, to my stream today. We're wrapping up. Bye. So, also Kichi to my Twitch crowd, if you still exist. I'm not sure. I haven't really dusted that chat in quite some time. I think I haven't fed them for so long, they've actually probably died. Which is, oh well. It is what it is. Okay, well, time to say goodbye, everyone. Sayonara. Bye-bye. Otsukichi. We will be streaming, I think, Friday, so stay alive for that. Bye bye. Bye! I gotta go make bread. Bye. Bye bye bye. 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 You can go now. Go home. Bye.